Guess who got 3 stitches today? I'm so sorry to hear that. No way. Hello, my name is Kirsten Morley. We're just getting started today. So hopefully y'all can see me. That's better. Okay, so hello, my name is Kirsten Morley, your certified emotion code and body code practitioner. We're gonna get started today, and I'm pretty excited. So I'm just gonna explain a little bit about excuse me, about what I do and how it all works, because I know there's a lot of people that are interested. And let's do this. I farted. What's up, cuz? How are you? Okay, so basically what's going to happen going forward from here is just going to explain who I am, what it is that we do here, and no hablo español. I do not know. So I'm a certified emotion code and body code practitioner. And what's going to happen? We're just going to do emotion code sessions. And emotion code is an energy healing technique that helps you to identify and literally release negative trapped emotions, which are harmful negative emotional energies from negative past events. And these trapped emotions can cause depression, anxiety. They can cause you to feel blocked from love, happiness, make you feel disconnected from others. And because are just like energy, they can actually exert an influence on causing physical pain, headaches, back pain, lower back pain, pinky pain, pretty much anything that you can think of. And so, physical and mental, so like anxiety and depression, lots of different things. So spiritual discomfort and emotional discomfort as well. So releasing these trapped emotions makes conditions right for your body to heal, because that's the way that your body is made. Your body's made to heal itself. And by getting rid of the emotional baggage that's holding you, that's causing you to feel really stuck and held back, by releasing these trapped emotions, the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual pain or discomfort often goes away, or or is a lot more manageable. Is Bo holding the cue cards? No, I'm getting off my computer. Yeah, it's just easier. Read a script. Yeah, your body. Oh my god. And then the interesting thing, that my favorite part about the emotion code is, if you have any of these 10 symptoms, then you probably have a heart well: anxiety, depression, PTSD, low energy, fatigue, major health issues, mission life, relationship issues, so like giving and receiving love, and then abundance issues. So if you have any of these 10 symptoms, then you probably have a heart wall. And you're probably like, oh, what's heart wall? Well, when you go through trauma or abuse, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual abuse, our energy body has an energetic self-defense mechanism to protect your heart. Because have you ever heard of broken heart syndrome? It's a real thing. And so when we go through those life events or those crazy, really stressful times, our body scoops up those emotions, creating this wall that cause, that can cause you to break your heart, or like rip it in half, literally. And so what I do is I energetically release emotion by emotion. It typically 3 to 5 sessions. And then once that heart wall is gone, then those 10 symptoms either go away or they become a lot more manageable. So CPTSD, that is one of my favorite things to work with, because I love working with like the complicated, like complex part of the PTSD, because I personally had, not that I was diagnosed with it, but like, if you have complex PTSD, but growing up in the family that I did, there were people in my life that were not very nice to me, and there was a lot of abuse. And so anyways, long story short, I know how you feel. So that's just of it. If you're just jumping on, yeah, I totally know how you feel. So if you're just jumping on, go ahead and click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. and you'll be able to enter to win. Just, I clear the list every single day. So obviously I clear the list, and so get back on there and go click on the link in my bio, click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. If you're on TikTok or on YouTube, then go click on the description box and it should all be in there. Actually, let me see if I can get that link in the comments. Perfect. Okay, it's all there. So, hi, how's it going? And then we will pick somebody at random, and I'll probably do anywhere from, I want to say, like 5 to 10 people. We'll see how much energy I have. So, and then again, I'm only doing sessions for brand new people. If you've never had a session by me, then feel free to sign up. And if you've already had a session, then we are going to skip over you and go to this person. So let's do this. All right, so duplicate. It's been a hard since inside your life. Welcome. All right. Yay. Welcome. First time, how does it work? So we literally just release trapped emotions for and on behalf of you using muscle testing, and I will then you just release trapped emotions and you feel better. So that's the gist of it. It's pretty easy. It seems, I feel like when I was starting to heal from my own trauma, it doesn't sound easy. It's easy on your part. I'm certified, so I know how to do everything, and you literally just sit there and that's it. And then we release trapped emotions, anywhere from 6 to 12 trapped emotions, and then bada bing, bada boom, you feel better. It's pretty cool. I've had I've done thousands of sessions, literally thousands, a lot. I've done a lot of sessions, so I promise I'll make it as easy as possible for you. Okay, so yes, it could be very easy and painless. Yep, exactly, literally painless. What made you want to do this job? So during some of the hardest time in my life, I was dealing with postpartum anxiety, postpartum depression. I was dealing with PTSD. I was dealing with betrayal trauma, a lot of things in my life. And I literally had a choice hey, I either to start taking medication because I'm not well mentally, or I need to go see a therapist. And where did you find this job? I made it. So let me talk about my story a little bit, and then we'll get into the sessions and I'll answer your questions. So literally going through body morphia, I had just had a C-section, there was a lot that was happening in my life, and I think it was my husband's aunt. Yeah, it was my husband's aunt that was like, hey, I actually reached because I knew stuff like this before, but I was already doing therapy and things, and it was not working for me. It was not working, and I did not want to do medication because I've already tried medication, and for some reason things just don't work out for me. So I tried it, and I had more success, more emotional relief from 2 emotion code sessions than I did 6. And just that right there literally saved my life, because I was spiraling down so bad that it was really bad. I actually remember writing in my journal, literally on my knees, bawling my eyes out because things were so crazy in my life. And I was begging God, like, please take this pain away, because I cannot take this anymore. And so again, I tried the emotion code, 2 emotion code sessions was more a success than 6 months of therapy. And to me, I was like, what the hell did you do? What did you do to me? Like, that's crazy. Like, this is unheard of. And so ever since then, I was like, okay, I either need to get certified. That's the thing. So like with the code, you don't have to talk about it. That was by far one of my favorite things about the emotion code, is you do not have to talk about any of the emotions. You don't have to talk about the trauma. You don't have to talk about what happened. You literally just identify the emotion, release the negative energy from your body, and that's it. But not sure. Yes, it went through. And so for me, just that alone, just those 2 sessions alone saved my life. And then my husband's aunt told me about the emotion code book. Link in my bio. This is not my book. This is by Dr. Bradley Nelson, forwarded by Tony Robbins, the emotion code book. And again, it's linked. And you can actually learn how to do it yourself if you want to. Does that make sense? So like, you don't have to session done by me if you don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable, or you can just read the book. It'll teach you all the basics of what I do now. I hope that makes sense. It'll teach you how to muscle test. It'll teach you how to find a trapped emotion. It'll teach you how to release it. And then that's it. So let's get to it. We will be rewatching this live after. I know some lives are ordered. Yes. Yeah, you'll be able to rewatch this. Carrie C. I remember you being on yesterday, and I called your name and you didn't answer. So we had to move on. I want to book a session. Woo woo! Do it. Okay, so me. Perfect. So all we're gonna do is we're just going to I'll have to say my friend. Okay, just so you know, I do have hi Alicia, how are you? I do have an entire YouTube page full of videos that they can go watch. So many videos. So many videos. So if you are interested in like watching sessions yourself, then watching these. Yay! I would actually love to do a session for you, Alicia. You are up for that, because I haven't done that for you yet. Let's say 4, 25, 23. Seriously, I would love that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That sounds amazing. Would you be up for it tonight? Like getting on live with me? Are you okay with that? I mean, if not, it's okay. I would love it. All right, Carrie. So we're just gonna do Carrie first, and then we'll do a session for you. You guys, Alicia is like one of my favorite people here on TikTok. You saved my life. For missing a bunch of your lives. Perfect. You know, I've thought about posting like the entire video or the entire live. I just don't know if you guys are more interested in like just the session itself, or if you're interested in like the entire live. Because I would totally post. I just don't know if people would be interested at all. But anything like this before, it seems awesome. So guys, See about participating possible. Yes. Okay. So Carrie, what do you want to work on today? I can't come in live tonight, sadly. Just got showered. Okay, that's okay. You can always do a guest and just have it on the video or on the sound, but either way, I'm good for whatever. All right, Carrie, what are we working on for you? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being severe, how do you rate the issue that we're working on? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Past trauma, I read. So when you say past trauma, is that something that you are like it's PTSD? Or what do you mean by past trauma? Kind of. You rated an 8. So childhood trauma. Trying to figure out how that can be measured. Not that we can't do it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm asking the right question. It gives me anxiety. Okay, so the anxiety itself is like an 8. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, just make it clear. Anxiety is about an 8. Yes. Okay, so let's just work on anxiety then. And then we'll see what happens beyond that. So a quick moment of silence to it. Can I write this for you? What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? Dread. When did this pretend 2820? I need to know more. Okay. Journal of the Inner Child by Moon Soul Child. I'll do that. I have to write that down. Did we correct that? Yes. Let me write down real quick. Inner Child by Moon Soul Child. Interesting. Good evening. All right. So, Carrie, what is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Blaming. So, like blaming yourself for other people's issues or blaming yourself for, whatever. When did this pretend? Age 15. I need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Good evening. To be correct, that was the biggest imbalance release now that is causing this anxiety. Another blaming. Did this pretend 987 H7. I need to know more. So we go ahead and release that. To be correct, what's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? When betrayal. When did this occur? The 10, 20, age 15. No more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? 6. Shock. When did this occur? For the age of 10 to 90, 75 for age 4. We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct? Trapped emotion release now is causing this anxiety, maybe even 6. unworthy. Are you recognizing any of these emotions by chance? When the 6, age 6, need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. In the Samuel, are you doing? 10%. Oh my gosh, good. What is the big trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Wait, one. When did this pretend in age 4? 3 more. Okay. Go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even another one. Insecurity. When the 10th, for age 4. No more. Okay. So I use that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this pretend to 9, 8, 7, age 7? I have chills and tears. Oh, I hope you're okay. I hope that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct out what's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe on 4. When so sorry, it is. Okay. Yes, that's amazing. Forlorn. When did this 20, 29, 80, 14, age 14? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct what's the biggest emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Okay, go ahead and stand up. Take a really big deep breath. Move your shoulders, move your neck around, give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Take some really big deep breaths. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the most severe, how do you rate anxiety? Being 10 being the most severe. Oh my gosh, from an 8 to a 2. That is amazing. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Seriously, back from you season 1. I was picturing the YMCA. Yes. Awesome. All right. Alicia, if you're ready, you don't have to get on live. You can just do sound if you want to. That way people can hear your reaction. If not, it's totally okay. I totally understand. Alicia. Hi, Shelby. Haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? Age. And what issue you'd like to work on? No, I'm here. Okay, perfect. So go ahead and tell me what you'd like to work on. So I think you already know, but we can work on any type of anxiety, depression. We can work on anything physical, so like headache, back pain, lower back pain, gut issues, reproductive system. I just have my family TV in the background. Oh, can we just do, yeah. It's totally okay. That's totally fine. I was just gonna ask, and if it was okay, then awesome. If not, then that's okay. So what issue would you like to work on? Self-doubt. Does this work? Hesitation? Yeah, so we can work on self-doubt. Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the self-doubt? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. You know what's so interesting is I never would have guessed that. I never in a million years would have guessed that because of the way that you present yourself. A 7? Oh, and then I'm sorry, I do need rage. I'm a good faker. Like we were, right? Oh. 44. Okay, so Alicia is 44. So we're doing self-doubt and then about a 7 out of a 10, which is pretty high. So let's have a quick moment of silence and then we'll get to it. Yep. All right, connect this proxy for Alicia. Yes. So what is the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing self-doubt? Maybe not a 1, 3, 5. So blaming. So like blaming yourself for other people's issues. When did this 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion release not causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2.6. Shock. When did this pretend 1097 age 7? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Do we what's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing the self-doubt? Maybe even out of 1. Effort received. When did it occur? 10, 20, 29, something, age 17. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing the self-doubt? Betrayal. When did it 10, 23, 40? Age 42-ish. Be on the edge. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct? That was the biggest trapped emotion release. Now that is causing the self-doubt. Maybe 4, 6. Shock. When did this 10, 20, 29, 18, age 18? We need to know more. Okay. Do you recognize any of these emotions by chance? Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing the self-doubt? Maybe not 1. Abandonment. When did this occur? There's 10, 20, 29, 18, 16, age 16. Yes, awesome. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing the self-doubt? Maybe even 4. Guilt. When this 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, age 6. Dang. Let's go ahead and release that. Oh, I hope those are happy tears. I think they're happy tears. What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this self-doubt? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. When did this 10, 20, 30, 28, 65, age 25? We need to know more. I will. It's called muscle testing. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this self-doubt? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, age 23? Need to know more. Okay. I know. I just want to give people hugs too. I think she lives near me. I think you live in California or something like that. Is she messaging the number answers? No. What is the biggest trap? I'll come back to that. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing the doubt? Maybe 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this reach 10, 20, 27, age 27? I need to know more. Okay. I'll explain in a second. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion currently now that is causing the self-doubt? Maybe another one. Heartache. When is 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? Need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Thank you. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now? Okay, Alicia, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of ten. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Go ahead and take a really big deep breath. One more. Oh, yay, I love those emojis. And then sometimes it takes a minute to kind of kick in, but I'm curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the self-doubt? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. Wow. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to hear this. I've been wanting to do a session for you for a really long time, by the way. Definitely feel better. Yay. Can you put it? Maybe a 3. Woo, woo. Party. That's awesome. Thank you. You know what is so interesting is you are the one person that helped me the most here on TikTok. Obviously, a collection of a lot of other people. Seeing your videos really helped me a lot. Deconstruct so much. So I'm still in shock on how on point you were with mine. I'm so excited for my session. Yay! I'm so excited for you. Wow, really? Yes, really. Honestly, like if you were doing it for me, I don't know if you were doing it for me, but it was something that I needed because it's almost like that. Like I'm those people that sometimes it doesn't take a lot of convincing, but other times it's a lot of convincing to like understand something. And some of this, like, all of the little information that you were putting out was just like it's exactly what it's little touches over time of like deconstructing of that nasty crap, which is crazy. But anyways, thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I freaking love you so much, and I wish we could get together. So anything has been for you. It's been hard, but part of my deconstruction has been kind of a relief, if that makes any sense. Like there are some times where I'm just like, wow, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with it anymore. But then other times I'm like, wow, I really miss parts of like the community, or like being a part of something. But at the same time, I'm really grateful that I'm not anymore because it's something that prevented me from listening to my own intuition. So, yeah. So, yes, for sure. So, I especially does your method also focus on the subconscious neural pathways? I would say it's more along the lines of the subconscious. I don't necessarily feel that so much. Yes. Oh my gosh. And that's the thing that I wish that we had a community of Exmos here in my town. Not that I'm just like, I want to bash the church, like that's not what I want to be able to hang out with people like guilt. There's people here in our neighborhood, but at the same time, it's like, I want to talk about the G stuff sometimes, but then other time, like, probably not. Realize your entire life revolves around the gospel, and when you walk away, it's like nothing makes sense. Mic drop. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, and it's so frustrating. So, yeah, yep. But none of my city. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy how. Yeah. Don't sell yourself short. You're amazing. So thank you. That's the thing. I don't think that I'm necessarily selling myself short. It's just I also crave a community or friendships that have very similar beliefs to me. Does that make sense? I'm new here. What is ex-Mormon or an ex-Mo? It's an ex-Mormon. So we no longer associate with the Mormon Church or Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So North Ogden. I used to live in Plain City. That's awesome. Yes. Absolutely makes sense. Yes. Okay, let's do another session. You guys, I am so pumped for tonight. It's awesome. And I prefer not to disclose where. However, yeah. How in Women's Science at University. First weekend of June. Stop it. Are you serious? Are you going to that? Yes, I can do it for sadness. Hey, I want to schedule another session with you, but I only see introductory session. Okay, so if you would like to schedule an additional session, if you've already done the introductory session, then go to lightenedhealing.com. Lightenedhealing.com. LGHTENED. Lightened. I've been lightened. Then healing.com. In Canada. Yay! Welcome. Okay, so let's do another session. Let's see. And then just a reminder, you only need to enter once per live. Washington State. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Picking a new person. By the way, Alicia, thank you so much for being on here. I really appreciate it. Blue N. Oh, that's you. Hi, haven't seen you forever. Yes, it's been forever. I want to come give you a big fat hug. I want to fly to you and give a big fat freaking hug. It's on the process. So basically it's happening in like blatant terms is I am acting as proxy for and on behalf of you with your permission. And I use muscle testing. Yes, I ask yes or no questions to identify the emotion that needs to be released. I use process of elimination on a card here. It also doubles as a magnet, and that's what I'm swiping over my head. That makes sense? So identify the emotion, identify the age that it occurred, and then with intention, with intention, you swipe the magnet 3 times, 1, 2, 3, sometimes more for a little extra kick. Reason why you do over your head is because the governing meridian from the top of the lip all the way back down to the tailbone is your biggest energy river meridian. It's just ancient Chinese medicine. We just release, and then is like neutralized, or some people like to visualize those to God. Whatever it looks like to you. So as far as that goes, once you release the emotion, then it's gone forever, and you feel better, and that's it. Oh, okay. So kind of spiritual knowledge that helps release. Yes. Yes. So let's see. Need to be more sexy than the emotions sometimes. Yep. So those emotions need some extra help. Yeah. So a lot of times, basically what happens is sometimes when we go through experiences in our life, these emotions, they're like balls of energy. Sometimes they can be the size of a tennis ball, sometimes they can be the size of a cantaloupe. And to be honest, the reason why they get stuck inside of our bodies is because they're just overcharged. Does that make sense? So yeah, makes sense. Anyways, so in order to do a session for Cool Blue Rin, we're going to have to get to 10 likes, and that's it. That's all we need. And don't forget to, in order for me to be able to do all of these sessions for free, the only thing that I ask you guys is follow me here on TikTok, follow my Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all that I ask. That way I can continue to do these sessions for free, and that's it. Thank you so much. And hopefully this away will be gone tomorrow. Gonna be drinking lots of tea tomorrow. So, Cool Blue, I believe your name is Trinity. Is that your name? I have dealt with a lot of trauma in my life. Relating is really hard times. So that's the cool thing about the emotion code is first, it's basically like manually releasing it. Does that make sense? So it's not like something you have to talk about every single emotion, just release, and like we don't even have to talk about anything. We don't have to talk about the emotion. That's it. So, yep. Okay, Trinity. Click on the link in my bio and click live TikTok session giveaway, and you'll be able to go schedule the session. Do I go to your link tree to sessions or that website you go to the website to book an additional session? So lightenedhealing.com, LIGHTENED healing.com, lightenedhealing.com. Oh, we got to 10,000. Okay, so Trinity is 21. What issue did you want to work on? So if you've already had a session with me, then just go to, thank you. I'm getting them redone tomorrow. What was I saying? I forgot. You guys are awesome. Okay, so if you'd like to get an additional session, just go to the website and you should be able to book there. Book a session section. Go click the button that says book a session. Yay! Okay, so Trinity, what did you work on today? Squirrel. It's not a faith. Right. CSC is my biggest problem. Starting around age 10, lots of trauma and issues with trusting. Okay. So with CPTSD, I don't ever do it by diagnosis. I totally understand where you're coming from. So with this session, then we will probably have to I'll have a quick moment of silence. Someone to work on. Yeah, so let's have a quick moment of silence. I'll connect to you and I can tell you the best way to word this, because sometimes it's best to consider it as like anxiety or like a feeling. And then we'll kind of just go from there. So. All right, this proxy for you. Yes, what is the... And thank you. That's so nice. Trust issues, definitely. Okay, we'll do trust issues. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the trust issues that you have? 10 being like, I don't trust nobody, like not even me. You don't even trust me. I'm just kidding. And then 1 being you have a lot of trust. An 8, number 9. Okay, so we'll do a 9 just for like a good middle. So connected proxy 40. What is the trapped emotion release now that's causing these trust issues? Fear. When is age 6. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing these trust issues? Maybe 1. Insecurity. When did it pretend 23, age 20? Do we need to know more? 21, correct? Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. We correct that. What's the biggest? Yeah. Okay. What is the biggest trapped emotion release that's causing these trust issues? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this pretend 20, 29, 18, 17, age 17? We need to know more. Okay. These are very accurate answers. Yay! Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release causing these trust issues? Maybe another one. Forlorn. When did this occur? Did you 10, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 15? We need to know more. Okay. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing these trust issues? Maybe 2, 4, 6. When did this occur? Before age of 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 14, age 14. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing these trust issues? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this occur? 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 15. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and leave that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing these trust issues? Maybe even 4. When did this 10, 20, 20, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Thank you. Did we correct that's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing these trust issues? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 20, 29, age 18? We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing these trust issues? Maybe even 4, 6. Pride. When did this pretend 20, age 20? Oh, those are happy tears. Let's go ahead and release that. Oh. We correct that. What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing these stress issues? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this pretend to 9, 8, 7, 6, age 6? Need to know more. Spiritual healing. Yes. Do we correct that? The biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing these trust issues? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this occur? Age 10 to 9, 8, 7, age 7. We need to know more. Okay, go ahead and release that. Correct. That was the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing these trust issues. Who are these answers directed to? So I'm working on Wendy right now. I think I just texted you. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Perfect. 7. I feel that when a lot of it started. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry to hear that. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing these trust issues? Maybe even matter what. Insecurity. When did this present in 987 age 7? Needs to know more. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is the biggest trapped emotion? I wanted to say thank you and what a beautiful thing you were doing. Thank you. I appreciate you being on here. Thanks for being on YouTube. What is the... We need a big group hug, I swear. Yes. What is the biggest trapped emotion release that's causing these issues? Maybe not one. Betrayal. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes. Let's go ahead and release that. That one didn't come to age, but definitely interesting. So yay, Shelby scheduled a session. Woo! All right, Trinity, what is the biggest trapped emotion release that's causing these trust issues? All right, go ahead and stand up, walk around 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around, give me a little shimmy, a little work in. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. And then go ahead and take a really big breath. Yay! I'm excited to work with you. Oh my gosh, welcome, Shelby. That's awesome. If it doesn't come with an age, does that usually mean it's a continuous thing? No, that's a really good question, though. I would say usually it comes with an age, but it's almost like her body, like it wasn't necessary to know. Does that make sense? I feel like a weight has lifted. What? Oh my gosh, yes. We can technically find out the age if you want to. So betrayal, 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, so age 21. So very recently. Yeah. So super cool. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the trust issue feeling that you feel or that you don't feel anymore? You feel less of? Hopefully. It did. Woo! On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it? Yes, more like a 5. So from a 9 to a 5 of feeling like you've gotten rid of the trust issues, that's an amazing thing. I'm confused but super intrigued. Welcome. Welcome. The more I watch your videos and attend your lives, the more I'm convinced to schedule a session. Do it. Oh my gosh. You will not regret it. It's amazing. It's literally amazing stuff. I literally wish I could like give a taste to every single person of what it's like to actually release trapped emotions. I know it's going to be completely different, but girl, it's amazing. It's beautiful stuff. Really, it's beautiful. So, all right, let's pick a new person. Yes, that's awesome. Exactly. So, let's see. All right, and then just a reminder, you'll need to enter once per live. Once per live. Perfect. Okay, trauma and holding. Oh. Entry required every live, correct? Yep, just live, not per session. Does that make sense? Trauma holding on emotion hurts the body and soul so much. Absolutely. I may have accidentally put multiple entries because I spelled my username wrong. That's okay. That's okay. I can see like some of them are multiple, so it's easy to delete them. How do you enter? Okay, so just click on the link in my bio and then click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and you'll be entered in to win. So easy. Super, super easy. Explains why my life is so ruined. Oh, I totally get that. Okay, I'll give it a minute so that everyone get on, or everybody can end if you haven't had a chance. I'm gonna do it soon. Yay! And then again, just once per live. Suddenly I feel like a heavy scroll. You're probably taking to people's emotions, which is something that I do not recommend. How long have you been practicing? Is that what it's called? Yes, it's called the emotion code and body code. I'm certified in both the emotion code and body code. It's developed by the same guy. And I've been practicing it technically for like 5 or 6 years, 6-ish years. And but I've been certified since 2018. So like almost 5 years. Wow, that's great. Yay! Yep. Perfect. All right. Picking a new person, going once, going twice. Moving on. And just a reminder, yes, just a reminder, we're doing good, if that's so. Tia Wood. Welcome on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Tia Wood going once, going twice. That's you. Okay, perfect. So you are actually on YouTube. So the delay on YouTube is really bad. However, we make it work. So if you just want to reply as quickly as possible, that would be amazing. So thank you so much for being on here. I really appreciate it. Let's grab this. Perfect. Okay, so then it looks like you're 32. And then what issue did you want to work on? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe, how do you do that? Oh, I think she left. Oh no. Yes. We'll see what happens. It says that there's no bond there. So what issue did you rate it? You said per live. Does that mean I can enter for this live? I didn't want to be selfish. So if you've already, so I only do new people. I only do sessions for people. But like if you didn't get it like yesterday, then you can enter again today. Does that make sense? So I'm only doing new people, but for those people who like were here today, you're gonna have to go enter again because I cleared the list. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Oh no, she's gone. I don't know where she's at. We might have to come back to her. We might have to come back. Whoops. Okay, so we'll come back. I promise. If you come back, we'll do your session. That sucks. No. All right. New person. Bloop. That one girl from where? Well done, you guys. It's me. I'm the one. How do I enter? Sorry. So click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. Live TikTok session giveaway. Hello. Okay, if Tia comes back with session, but Morgan, welcome, welcome. What did you want to work on today? I'm super new here. Okay, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're here for it. So what did you want to work on? So I can and I have helped people work on is anxiety, depression. I've helped with like physical comfort, so like headache, back pain, lower back issues, reproductive system issues, pain, knee pain, hip pain, discomfort, literally anything you can think of. Anything you can think of. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe, how do you rate it? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the severe. The worst one. Anxiety. Oh my gosh. That's a high. That's really high. Okay, we'll have a quick moment of silence. We'll do it. Connect as proxy for you. Yes. All right. So Morgan, what is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? 8, 2, 4, 6. Shame. When 10 to 9, 8, 6, age 6. Need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. And then let us know if you recognize any of these emotions. To be correct, that was the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety. Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When at the 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that was the biggest trapped emotion release that's causing this anxiety? Maybe 2, 4. Guilt. When at the 10, 9, 7, age 7. 3, 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct the biggest trapped emotion release that's causing anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Pride. Pride is kind of like that feeling of like, I'm gonna do it myself, let me do it. When 10, 29, 18, 17, 16, age 16, no more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Oh, do you I love that emoji. That's like by far one of my favorite emojis. Are you recognizing the emotions? Is that pretty scary? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to scare you. What did... Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Sorry, just kidding. What is the biggest trapped emotion that's causing this anxiety? Maybe 4, 6. Shock. Not scared, just shock. I totally get that. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 18, 17, 16, 15, age 15. Need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe 2. Abandonment. When did this 10, 20, 20, 18, 17, 16, age 15? We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that was the biggest trapped emotional release now that is causing this anxiety, maybe failure. When did this pretend to 987 H7? Let's go ahead and release that. To be correct, that was the biggest trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety, maybe even 2. Trapped emotion of anxiety. Yay, Jordan scheduled a session. Woo-hoo. When did this occur? 10, 20, 29, 17. Is yawning part of connecting? It can be. Yeah. What is the reconnection is all. I'm not sure how this is even possible in 2023. It just kept freezing, so I apologize for not catching anything after you saying my name. Okay, so if you have TikTok, you can actually go over there and I'll do that session for you, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know if it's me, my connection, because I know that that's how it's been on YouTube. I may just not stream anymore on YouTube, so we'll see. But if you can hear me, go over to TikTok. Actually, let me hurry and put it in the chat. Perfect. Hopefully you get that. All right, so anxiety. What is the biggest trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe not a one. Betrayal. When did this pretend to 97 H7? We need to know more. Okay. Go ahead and release that. To be correct, that's the biggest trapped emotion release now. That's okay. Thank you, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Dang it. I mean, I can do the spin. I just feel bad if it's like freezing on you and you won't be able to hear anything. So, dang it. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 4. Guilt. When did this pretend to 987 H7? Let's go ahead and release that. To be correct, that was the biggest trapped emotion. All right, Morley, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps. Move your shoulders around. Give me a move your neck around, move your shoulders. Get a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. And then go ahead and take a really big deep breath. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that anxiety? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. First, I'm here. I have pain all the time, and I have been tested for everything. Answers. I would love to do a session for you. Trinity's feeling everyone's emotion gonna knock me out. Don't feel like you have to feel everybody's emotions. Yay! I feel like I can breathe again. That's amazing. Yes. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that anxiety? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. Hi. Welcome. 1 being the lowest and the most severe. Stop it. That's amazing. From an 8 to a 2. Oh my word. Beautiful. Way more manageable. Absolutely. Trauma responses, hard to control that. Need to let them flow through and release. Yep, absolutely. Takes practice to put up a shield of wall to protect you from others' emotions. You know, you can actually, if you want, I can show you how to shield yourself. I think I have a video on it, on how to shield and protect yourself on my YouTube channel. I can Look it up. I don't know how far back it is, though. We will see. I have so many videos up right now. It's crazy. Yep, it's up there. I did it like 10 months ago. Super easy. I want to get this to 20K. 20K likes? I would love that. I remember seeing it. I used to have it pinned, but I have other videos that needed to be pinned. So unfortunately, I had to get rid of something. But it's on my, whatever you call that, on my YouTube channel. You can look at it. 10 months ago, a video, like a vertical video or portrait video that is, looks like it's me, like really small. I can look for it. Been doing it all my life. Some people I have meant to connect with. Yay! Yay! 20K! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It actually helps me out a lot. So, alrighty, Rooskies. Let's do another session. Look in your brain. So if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and we will get started. Picking a new person now. Hello, Ohio. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Isn't it like 10:40 there? Leah? Please don't come at me for pronunciations. 78. Layla 78. Leah? Is that how you pronounce your name? I really love the support and open feeling of this group. It's healing and just having the connection. Yes! Oh my gosh. Lily, I love that. That's so cute. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with English is not my best language. So, Lily, let's do session. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I am curious. Perfect. If you would like to ask a guest, I am more than happy to have you. If not, there's no. Yay! Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. Let me turn my phone up so I can hear you. Wonderful. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Do you go by Lily or by Leanna?
Leanna.
Leanna. Okay. Perfect. So, what are we working on for you?
Anxiety.
Anxiety. That's a popular one tonight. Anxiety. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe?
Currently it's an 8.
Ooh, that's high.
I would say.
Let's do it. We'll have a quick moment of silence and we'll get to it. Can I have this proxy for you? Yes. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? 6. Shame. When did it pretend 9876548 Hi. Do we need to know more about this? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing anxiety? Maybe even 246. Shock. When did this pretend to 987H7? We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct out the biggest trapped emotion release. Now that's causing this anxiety. Maybe even 4. Guilt. When did this pretend 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, age 6? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. To be correct, that's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety, maybe even 2. Failure. When did this pretend 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Oh, can you hear me? Ah!
I see it.
You can see me? Oh,
I can see it here.
you can see me and hear me? Okay, because my internet says that it's not being very nice right now, so rude. All right, what is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe out of 1. Forlorn. When did this 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. To be correct, that was the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety, maybe even 2. Failure. When did this 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, age 5? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release the failure, age 5. To be correct, that's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety, maybe even 2. Failure. Oh, it says that there's no connection. Can you still hear me? I hope you can. Oh, you can? Oh, there it is. Yay! Okay. I had to turn off my Wi-Fi, so yay! So failure, when did this 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We can hear and see you. Perfect. So sorry. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe not a 1, 3, 5. Blaming. So like blaming yourself for other people's issues. Okay, good. When did this 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, age 17? We need to know more. Okay. Go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now? Thank you for being here. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Do we need to know more? Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2. Another failure. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, age 17. Do we need to know more? Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Sometimes it like the same emotion pops up multiple times. What did we release? That was the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety. Okay, Leanna, if you want to go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it. Go ahead and take a really big deep breath. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's probably, I would say, probably down to a 3.
What? Oh my gosh. From an 8 to a 3. That's incredible. Stop it. I love it. I'm so happy for you.
That was pretty amazing.
Awesome. Did you recognize any of the emotions?
Yes, I did. And the ages.
And the ages? That's incredible. So
Yeah.
So you recognize 1, 2, 3, 4 emotions of failure.
Yes.
What? I guess I just got goosebumps. Oh my gosh, I love that. Sorry, I'm just geeking out here. Don't mind me. But thank you so much for being on here. I really
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Yes. Are you okay if I put this on my
Thank
YouTube channel?
I'm going to go to it and subscribe.
Okay.
Yes.
No, did you hear me? Is it okay if I put this on my YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, you guys. What? So isn't that so interesting that even though failure, the same emotion popped up 4 different times, she recognized every single one of them. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. So awesome. Let's do another session. Let's do it. Okay, so again, if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and you'll be able to go enter to win. All right, picking a new person, doing it at random. I'm not trying to be skeptical, just curious how this could relate to my own experience. Good question. So I just ask your subconscious yes or no questions and identify, use process of elimination here to identify the emotions and that need to be released, and then also the age that it occurred, and then release emotion by emotion, and that's it. Does that make sense? This live was a huge call out. Knock on the door like, hey, schedule a session. Do it. You won't regret it. Okay. Shoni Power. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cool. I entered into the live thing, so we'll see. You know what? May the odds be ever in your favor. I literally wish I could do, I really wish I had time to do every single person on here. So, LOL, he said he would tomorrow. I'm going to hold him to it. Do it. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. Woo! Welcome. Let me hurry and look and see what your name is. Shoni Power. Shoni. That's a cute name. I'm in shock. Hey, do I schedule the introductory session on the website or choose the one from the other options? So if you've never had a session with me, or if you've never done the introductory session before, then do the intro session. If you've already had the introductory session, Shawnee, oh, I'm so sorry. The English is not my first language. It really is though. I suck at it. But anyways, if you've already had an introductory session, then go schedule one of the packages. I've been called the worst. Stop. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, if you've had the introductory session, go do the other packages. And if you have not had the introductory session, then go do that. So I'm new. What you doing? We are doing an energy healing technique called the emotion code. Nope, you're good. You're good. I know some people make mistakes, and that's totally cool. Sarcasm is my first language. I love that. I love that. That's a great t-shirt idea. I'm going to text my husband that. He's actually trying to start a t-shirt thing. Sarcasm is my first language. I'm going to send that to him. He's going to love it. All right. Moving on. Squirrel. All right. So Shawnee, is that how you pronounce it? I love the live vibes. Yes. Yes. Okay. I have to be real with you though. The people, like, it really makes a huge difference to have like good people in the comments, like in the live. Like if it wasn't for you, I'd be pretty boring. So sometimes I'm able to like match your guys' energy. So if we have like a lame troll come in, sometimes it can ruin the vibe, but usually I can play it off, which is fine. So what are my options other than anxiety? New here. So anxiety. So like any mental health issues. So anxiety, Thank you. I really appreciate that. Anxiety, depression. I've worked with PTSD, triggers. So like if something triggers you and you become like very emotional, we can work on a specific emotion. Stop it. I love that. I love that. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. I love it. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I have lots of anxiety, trauma, and health. Where do you go for this, and what is it all? By the way, love seeing your videos. Thank you. If you'd like a deeper explanation, there are 2 places that you can get that. If you go click on the link in my bio and watch the video is a great explanation. It actually shows you how it works. It shows you a demonstration of a video and then reviews and then just like the basic idea of how it works. And then this is also linked in my bio. If you read the Emotion Code book by Dr. Bradley Nelson, forwarded by Tony Robbins, it will basically teach you how to do the basics of what I do. Does that make sense? It's easy. It's literally so easy. Like a 12-year-old can figure it out. Does that make sense? Like it's so simple. Anyways, yeah. So, and then if you're interested in getting a session done, I do have openings. How many openings do I have? I have a few openings on Friday. So if you are interested, I do have some then. So I hope that helps. Anyways, so Shani, you were saying that you have anxiety, trauma, health. So I typically like to go with one of 2 things specifically here on these lives. So mental health, so anxiety, depression, PTSD triggers, or any emotion that you're feeling. So like, for example, if you're feeling like a lot of grief, then I've been able to work on that. Yay. I'm so glad you scheduled. And then if you are needing to work on a physical discomfort, is there a place to give reviews? I would say here on TikTok and tag me so that I can duet it. Or you should be able to go onto my Facebook page. Or you can message me and say, hey, share this. And then I can share it. Anyway, it's fine. What was I saying? Squirrel. Crap. What was I saying? Help me out here. You guys. So many squirrels tonight. Oh, physical pain. So like, thank you. Headache, back pain, lower back pain, gut issues, elbow pain, knee pain, anything. Yeah, I'll let you decide. I did see anxiety, trauma, and health, but I didn't see. I'll let you decide though. So if you want to, yeah, we can work on arthritis. There's another. I didn't see it. If it starts with like a depression, if it starts with depression, if it starts with nope, that's not the word I was trying to say. If it's depression, then just write out the letter D. And then you should be able to tell me what it is. Sometimes TikTok likes to filter out certain words, unfortunately, which is really sad, but yeah. There's another. Oh man, is it a physical pain, physical discomfort, or like mental? The ultra sads. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. The ultra sads. I store so much in my hips. You know what is so interesting? There are so many people that store a lot of sexual energy, schmexual energy, and most of it is stored in their hips and within their reproductive system. It's really sad. I actually knew a girl who had infertility issues because of SA, and it was so sad. I need a shirt. These are a few of my favorite things. Sarcasm, squirrels, coffee. Oh, look, shiny. I love that. I've had upper chest cancer twice, and it comes with all the things. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I'll tell you what. I'm technically not allowed to say that I can work on cancer. However, so like breast cancer, I would assume. Upper chest. Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I don't ever like to go after diagnoses because that's not technically what we're doing. That's not the intention behind releasing trapped emotions. Does that make sense? So I like to consider myself like a professional symptom seeker. So any symptom that you're feeling, let's work on that specific one. Does that make sense? So with the breast cancer, I would say if you feel like you have wow, where are my words today? If you feel like you have pain in your chest, like one side or the other, then we can work on like specific like pains, pressures, tingling, like sensations. Does that make sense? I have heard people, I need more anxiety. I need more anxiety issues because of it. I'm fine. I've actually worked on seizures before. I actually have one of my favorite stories is working on a little girl, and she was having, don't quote me on this, but like over 100 seizures a day. And we got it down to like 3 or 4 a day within 3 sessions, which was beautiful. Mental health is the biggest issue right now. Physical health is good. Okay, so let's work on the anxiety then. Anxiety. Mercury. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. Ironically, I'm holding a baby squirrel. Stop it. Stop it. I want to hold a baby squirrel. That's so awesome. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your anxiety in this moment now then? Listen, I'm really jealous that you're holding a baby squirrel. I know you're not. Okay, I believe you. I totally believe you, but I want to hold the baby squirrel. Like for reals. I would love that. Me too. I love that. Oh my God. Start looking at the light. Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the anxiety? So is it a 6 or is it an 8 in this moment right now? Stop. I have squirrels and chipmunks that store nuts in my husband's motorcycle. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. I love that. So, Shawnee, is it 7? Okay, happy middle. What is your shoe size? My shoe size? Are you gonna send me something? I'm like a 7.5 or 8, depending on the shoe. Oh, it feels like a 6.5 right now. Okay, 6.5. All right. Tangent. That's an odd question. I know. Alvin! I love that. Okay, let's do this. We'll have a quick moment of silence. Is my shoe size? No, that's my shoe size. 6.5. Okay, so it's a 7. So the anxiety is a 7 then. Is that correct? Oh my word. I'm so sorry. 7. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Do this. Can I make this proxy for you? What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this pretend 10, 9, 8, 7, H7? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? I don't need your shoe size. Somebody was asking my shoe size, so I don't know what's happening. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shame. When did this pretend 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct out what's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this pretend 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct out what's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe 2, 4. Anger. When did this pretend 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? 2, 4, 6. Pride. When did this pretend 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this pretend 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? I swear. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I know how that feels. What is the biggest trapped emotion? This one is like screaming at me. It's heartache. When did this pretend 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, age 15? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? The more clear I am, the deeper I feel everyone's emotions. Stop. Don't feel people's emotions. It's not your responsibility. Oh, maturity level. I read that wrong. See, you guys, I should not be in charge of reading. I thought it said maternity. Maternity level. I was like, what are you talking about? Maturity level. Oh my gosh. Shawnee, what's the biggest trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? I don't want insecurity. When did this pretend 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, age 15? We need to know more. Okay. You guys, like I said, English is not my first language. It's sarcasm. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this pretend 20, age 20? We need to know more. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even on 1. Effort unreceived. Okay, effort unreceived is kind of like putting forth an effort towards something and then not receiving acknowledgement for that. Does that make sense? So when did this pretend 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. All right, we're going to have a discussion after this session. Because you should not be feeling other people's emotions this deeply. Like 100%. No. Let's ask, what is the biggest trapped emotion? That was yesterday. Oh, what is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even at 1-3. Confusion. When did this present? H10. We need to know more. Okay. Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh, I see. I see. We're still going to talk about it though. We're still going to talk about it because I know people have a really big issue literally taking on other people's emotions when it does nothing but hurt you and it doesn't help other people. There's a different let me write this down so that I can remember what we're going to talk about, because there's a difference between feeling others' emotions and holding space for people. So let's finish this. What is the biggest trapped emotion release and that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this present in 987? H7. Do we need to know more? Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct it? It says shield up. I'll show you in a second. What is the biggest? All right, Shawnee. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Shawnee, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Big deep breath. Inhale, positivity. Exhale, negativity. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that anxiety? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. A lot of empaths are from trauma response. I get a feeling of connection, release to simply be present. I totally see that. It says shields up. Okay, we're going to talk before we move on to other sessions. I want to talk. Yay! Oh my gosh, from a 7 to a 3, we literally just cut your anxiety in half. Stop it. Yes, that's amazing. So incredible. Okay, before we move on to another session, I have something really important to tell all of you empaths. What is an empath? An empath is somebody who literally takes on other people's emotions, and you feel like you have to feel other people's emotions in order to make other people feel better. It's a lot, but you saw me truly. Oh, yay! No, that's great. So there is a huge difference between holding space for someone and actually feeling and taking on other people's emotions. Yeah, it's a trauma response, which I totally understand. However, and obviously this does come with a lot of practice, but if you can figure out how to hold space for somebody rather than allowing yourself to like feel the emotions and those emotions are getting stuck inside of your body, it can be exhausting. So what I personally like to do is imagine people. So like, for example, if I have somebody like a client or a friend or somebody that is about to like emotionally vomit all over me, or word vomit, or like trauma dump or whatever, I personally like to imagine that I'm putting them into a box, not the box is not a bad thing. However, it's like holding space for them. Like, I see you, I'm here for you. Just like let it out. It's like allowing a monkey to like fling poop everywhere. Does that make sense? And it's a matter of observing them rather than absorbing their emotions. Does that make sense? Because when you take on other people's emotions, it's actually taking away their responsibility, or it's taking away what they should be learning. Makes sense? So when you hold space, allowing them to figure out what their emotions are meaning, and it's you, I see you, I understand you. It's not allowing yourself to get involved into the drama or to the emotions, and it's just holding space for them. Does that make sense? I want everyone to be loved and happy. I try to push my positive energy to all. That's the thing. It took me years to figure that out. Yep. So yeah, and that's the thing. It took me so long, like as a practitioner myself, working with so many people, so many different people. It's just so clear now. If you happen to have time at the end, yes. Okay, I will do your session, Tia. It was probably because I've been streaming on both TikTok and on YouTube. So, but you still support. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's kind of like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Does that make sense? Like whatever happens in the room or whatever happens, that's probably a really bad example. I'm really sorry. But it's has mastered holding space. Yes. And that's the thing. If you are literally absorbing all of that negative energy, it's not doing you any good. And it's not doing the other person any good, because in order for them to figure it out, in order for them to, figure it out, in order for them to heal from what they're dealing with or process what they're dealing with, you have to allow them to stay in that box. You have to allow them to get their frustrations out. Does that make sense? Hi. I hate my fixer. The baby squirrel mentality. Oh, but that's the thing. I still feel like we need those types of people. However, you also have to know your limits. Does that make sense? Like you can't say yes to everybody and just know that you're allowed to say no, but saying yes to yourself. Does that make sense? Didn't realize it was the healthy expression of empathy. I don't know what that means. Oh, yes. I need to learn how to manage everything. I just have so much love to give. I totally agree. That's the thing. Like it's okay to give love, but it's also to take that love that you're giving to other people and love yourself, because it's like filling up your own cup. If you have a lot of love to give, take it back. Take back your power. That way you can give even more. They can't heal and take the lesson in order to grow if you are the one taking the emotions from them. Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what it is. So can you explain what private sessions look like? Okay, so the first emotion code session, or the first introductory session I do with you, number one, there are 3 things that we're going to be doing. Okay, so the first thing, I'm just going to ask you some questions, kind of get to know you a little bit. That way I know how to help you the most. And I can definitely recommend how many sessions you could need. And then number 2, I will be doing a mini session for you, releasing anywhere from 6 to 12 emotions, just depending on how much time we have. And then also how many emotions your body is willing to release. And then the third thing is I will be going over packages, prices, and how things work beyond that point. So again, there are some people who only need a couple sessions and they're like, I'm good. That was amazing. And then there's other people who need 6, 12, 24, 50 sessions. And sometimes it just depends on you as a person and the trauma that you had been dealing with. Does that make sense? So I can feel everyone's emotions, but I don't take them and allow them to fill my emotional space. Ooh, interesting. That's good. That's really good. So all right, I hope Tia is still on here. I'm going to do her session really quick. That way, again, if you can, I'm here. Yes. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Do you do children? Yes, I have done. The youngest child I've done is, I think it was like 12 weeks in the womb. So I've done kids, all ages. It's all ages. So, all right. So, dun-dun-dun. Stress and anxiety, about an 8. Yes. Also from work. Oh, I get that. I totally get that. All right. We're going to work on Tia. If she is here, I'm just going to continue. She's given me permission to do the session. I know she's kind of gone on and off, but we're just going to do the session. And oh, I think she's back on. We'll do it. We will do it. So, can I act as proxy for Tia? Yes. Quick moment of silence. Perfect. And then Tia, just because there is a little bit of a lag here on YouTube, if you'll just tell me like if you want to be like, hey, I recognize this emotion, awesome. And then by the time we get to the end, thank you for being here. By the time we get to the end, if you want to just tell me how you feel, that would be awesome. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it now in this moment? And then we'll do one at the end. So connect as proxy for Tia. What is the biggest trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe 2. Failure. When did this pretend to 9876? Age 6. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe another one. Betrayal. When did this pretend to 987? Age 7. We need to know more. Recognize the first one. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Did we correct that? Was the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this pretend? 2020, 19, 18, 17, 16. Age 16. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2. Anxiety. When did this pretend? 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this pretend? 20, 20, 14, age 14. We need to know more. Okay. Yes, recognizing these for sure. Wow! I'm so excited for you. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2. Hopelessness. When did this pretend? 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2. Anxiety. When did this pretend to 98765 age 4? Wow, that's really young for that. Do we need to know more? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this pretend to 9876 age 6? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even outer one. Heartache. When did this pretend? 2020, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? May even outer one. Betrayal. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 30, 20, 6, 5, 4, age 20, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, each 25. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Do we need to know more? Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this stress and anxiety? Okay, go ahead and stand up. I think you know the drill. Stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around, your back. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Go ahead and take a really big deep breath. How do you rate that stress and anxiety on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe? It's so interesting, some of the really young ones, but unfortunately those make sense for sure. Aw, dang it. Yay! We literally cut your anxiety in half. Woo! That's incredible. Thank you for being here. That's amazing. So, let's see. Perfect. All right. So I'm just doing sessions randomly for people. Energy work is incredible. Yay! Thanks for being here, Tia. I really appreciate it. So really quick, so if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and we will get started on another person. Where else are you streaming? I am streaming on YouTube as well. It's very sparse, but that's okay. We were able to get somebody here from YouTube, which is great. So I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and they say the best thing to do to also help monetize it is to do lives, which is what I've been doing the last couple of days, and hopefully it helps, which is awesome. So I just need to watch hours in order to monetize it, but super cool. All right, let's go ahead and pick a new person. Woo woo. Let's see. Got a few people on here. All right, let's pick somebody new. Let's see. And then just a reminder, I'm only doing sessions for people who have not had a chance to do a session yet. Let's see. Just submitted. Okay. You guys, I don't know how to pronounce names. I'm so sorry. We're gonna see if we can find you. Where are you? Sharita? Is that how you pronounce your name? Sharita? I have it if I have a chance. For sure. So I'm just trying to keep it fair for people. So if you haven't had a session before, just go click on the link in my bio and enter to win. And then we'll, I've been picking new people. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you. I love your shirt. Shield up. Period. Shields up. I love that. Sharita, going once. Don't forget, we've all probably been called worse. Listen, I want to know what the worst is somebody's called you. Really, I want to know so bad. I really want to know. Okay, moving on to the next person. Oh my gosh. I really want to know. I want to know so bad. Miss Lynn, Miss Lynn. I saw you just a minute ago. I swear. Pretty sure you're still on here. Pretty sure. Thank you. That's so cute. I'm getting pretty tired though. We're hitting the 2-hour mark, which is like, so we'll see. We'll see if this will be my last session. But stop. Yeah, I'm not everybody's cup of tea either. I've got a few people in my life that are, I guess they're not in my life anymore, but they used to be in my life that we just do not get along. And no, sorry. Unfortunately. Miss Lynn going once, going twice. So mispronouncing my name, whatever. Oh my gosh. Is that bread? Oh, it's corn. I was going to say, bread sounds so good right now. Bread sounds so good right now. Like freshly baked bread. Oh, maybe I'm going to go do that before I go to bed. Like a sourdough. I cannot get enough of that. Anyways, moving on. How do we enter? Just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. The corn is so funny. I love it. I think it's so cute. Let's see. I love bread. Oh. So I heard on TikTok the other day that the flour in Italy is so much better for you than the flour here in America. And I told my husband, he's like, no, we're not getting it. It's like, come on, why not? Or maybe it was like just the the flour for like pasta bread or pasta stuff. Gotta crash. Babies tomorrow. Oh, thank you for being on here, Shawnee. I really appreciate it. Dude, I am a bread girl. I'm really picky about my bread. Toast, I don't mind so much, like what kind of bread it is, but bread. Oh, okay, stop. They have this what is it called? It's like a cinnamon burst bread at oh my gosh, what is it called? Great Harvest? Nope. Old Grist Mill. There's some in Cache Valley. I don't know where else they have it, but oh my gosh. Cinnamon burst bread. It's like you literally just cut it. You have like a piece. You slap some butter on there. Oh my Lanta. It's I will get fat off of that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, Darlene Burns. Spreader bread is better than regular bread. It's an acquired thing. It's than regular bread. Oh, anymore. Too much pain. Oh, listen. If you know what? That's what I need to do this week. Out of all the things. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm not the only one. Stop it. Okay, hot chocolate with buttered toast. Oh my gosh. I could literally have an entire loaf of bread. It is the weirdest. It is the weirdest thing, but I absolutely love it. Darlene Burns, going once, going twice, moving on. I'm going to try that. Oh, it's so good. So good. Moving on. You guys, I love bread so much. It wasn't so like, oh, I don't know who that person is. Heather V. Sourdough toast with peanut butter. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. You know what also is really good? You love how we're talking about food here? You know what is also super good? A bagel. Almost any type of bagel that's toasted and that is oh my gosh, with peanut butter on it. Oh, so good because it like melts the peanut butter. Waffles and peanut butter. So good. LOL. Means we need to recharge. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next. Moving on. You're not here. You don't get to win. Shanta Cristo? Is that how you pronounce it? Shanta Cristo from Instagram? How exciting. Shanta Cristo. Going once, going twice. Sold. Moving on. Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn going once, going twice. I think she left. Let's see. Jason McReynolds. Jason McReynolds. I think there's quite a few people that have left. I'm so sorry. We're just like talking up a storm. It's fine. It's fine. Jason McReynolds. Jason McReynolds. Going once. Going twice. Moving on. This could be my sign that we need to be done tonight. We just picked that person. Versus sweaty? V sweaty? Oh. V sweaty one. Vicky. Vicky going once, going twice. Burr, burr, burr. You guys are so patient. Thank you so much. I know there's quite a few people that have left. So we're going through a lot of names here. Probably because we wouldn't stop talking about squirrels. Listen. Come on, people. Let's see. Woo! Love that. Oh, let's see. This person's already had one. Amy 3445, love. Let's see. Nothing wrong with squirrels. Oh, I love that. Me! You have been here since the beginning. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure you've been here since the beginning. Yep. Let's do your session. All right. So just so you know, I don't want to like trick anybody because that's not who I am. But if you'll do me, oh my gosh, where are my words? Okay, starting over. This is gonna be my last session because I'm getting tired. I would go a little bit longer, but I have to get up in the morning. So, and I don't want to be late for an appointment I have tomorrow. So, if you guys will know that I will be doing another live tomorrow and every day for the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, about the same time. Yes, I will be live tomorrow. I'll probably be on for a couple hours. Obviously, depending on my energy level, every day is so different. Every day is completely different, but you'll need to come and back. Yes, you'll need to come back and enter again next time. So let's do this. Let's do another sesh. Let's do this. So Amy, what are we working on with you? Amy. Woo, woo. And then you're 45. What imbalances, what issue did you want to work on? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, headache, back pain, lower back pain, all the things. Tell me what you want to work on. Lower back pain. That is a killer. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. How do you feel in this moment right now? In this moment right now. A 9? Whoa. That is high. That is really, really high. Let's do your session then. Connect this proxy for you. All right. Every day. Stop. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to see what this happens. What happens here. Connect this proxy for you. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe not a 1. Betrayal. When did this 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Do you think we can get to 30,000 likes? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even out of 1. Effort unreceived. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Don't forget to follow me here on TikTok, on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way we can continue to do this for free for everybody on these lives. That's the only thing that I ask that you guys do in order to make these free. So, all right, what is the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this 10 to 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even 2. Lack of control. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even under 1. Vulnerability. Do you recognize any of these emotions by chance, Amy? When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion? Oh my gosh, yes. What? I love that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even 2. Hopelessness. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Betrayal at age 20. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even 2. Failure. When did this age 10? Took care of my spouse, not myself. Oh, stop it. Oh my gosh. I hate that feeling. I'm so sorry. Do we need to know more? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. I know exactly what that feels like. Or it's like, it's literally like not, it's kind of like that feeling of like not being able to hold on to your identity of who you are as a person. It's almost like always giving to other people and like not receiving anything back. So feeling unloved, for sure. I'm so sorry. What is the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Maybe even 4. Indecisiveness. I don't have TikTok, so sorry, Kirsten. Just YouTube. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your lower back? Okay, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. If you have a feeling to pass gas, just let it release. Just let it go. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and take some really big deep breaths. And then move that lower back around and tell me how that feels on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. 4-ish. That's amazing. Feels like I have blood flow again. What? More open. Yay! I am seriously so excited for you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Yay! Okay. That was an amazing live. I am seriously so grateful for every single person that's on here on TikTok and on YouTube. Y'all are amazing. And I'm going to go. Fellow Utah girl, thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am seriously so excited for every single one of you, just a reminder, if you have not had a session, or if you are interested in a one-on-one session, I do have openings on Friday. If my Friday gets filled up super quick, I might be able to open up a little bit on Thursday, but I got a lot going on. So yay, I'm excited for you. And then the first session, the introductory session, is $39. Basically, all we'll be doing is I'm just going to ask you some questions, kind of get to know you a little bit, do a little mini session, and then go over prices and packages based on your needs, because every client is completely different. So, and then as far as, what was I going to tell you? Oh, if you have not gotten the emotion code book, go do that now. If you're interested in reading it, it is linked in my bio. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And I look forward to working with every single one of you. And then again, I will be on tomorrow and Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, about the same time. So about 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock ish, heavy on the ish. Might get on a little bit early or a little bit later. We'll see. But thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.